Burcu, thank you very much for agreeing to be interviewed.
My pleasure.
Can you tell us a little bit about, I think you're interested in student blogs?
Yeah, I started blogging with students 4 years ago. It was 5th graders, first 10-year-olds. And it was a great experience. You know, when I first started, I wasn't a competent user of blogs, but then, you know, it's a trial and error process and I learned a lot and I'm really enjoying it. I got a new job 2 years ago where I could find a chance to set up a blogging system for my school. And now we have 32 blogs, class blogs and department blogs, and around 65 people, teachers, are blogging. And I have the chance to mentor them, which is a great pleasure, but you know, it's sometimes a bit difficult because, you know, as well as tech-savvy teachers, we have technologically challenged teachers, which I find sometimes difficult to, you know, deal with. But, you know, we need more teacher training and they need more motivation and time. Gradually, they're gonna see that it's really time-saving and fun. You know, blogging with students, it's really engaging. You know, they learn better when they have they see things colorful online, and when they're given real reasons to write and interact in English, which is really difficult in the classroom sometimes. You know, giving them some good reasons to write and, you know, study English, and they can do it at home as well when they have blogs, and their parents, you know, keep informed. We can keep them informed about what's going on in our classrooms, which is really great. Yeah.
Okay. And do you find that the standard of the English improves as they get into blogging? And are they learning, or are they just having fun?
Both, I think. First, they're having fun and they're learning because they write in English without noticing that they're writing in English, because, you know, they're interacting with the teacher or with each other. This is not the case in the classroom when you give them a task, you know, writing task in English. But when it is on the blog, the world is their audience, and, you know, we have a little widget on the blog where they can see which countries visit our blog, and when they see that we have visitors from the States, from the UK, or from New Zealand, you know, it's a great reason, isn't it? We have a real audience. You know, they can interact with us as well.
Oh, so they can actually respond to things on the blog. So the
Sure.
students are communicating with the students in other countries as well.
Yeah, if the blogging teacher is a networked teacher who's
Right.
connected with the like-minded teachers from all around the world via Twitter or some other social networks, of course this teacher has a lot of chance to build international connections, which is even greater than using the class blog as a class portal. It's another dimension, so it makes class blogs more special for me and for the other teachers.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. And so I imagine some sort of internet friendships have sprung up between students in your school and in those overseas. And
Yeah. Once I had a really great experience. I met a teacher who works in South Dakota, a social arts teacher. They had a blog and we had a blog. We created a set of questions for his students, and they did the same for my students. And we both wrote blog posts to welcome each other with the country flags. And we visited each other's blogs and answered the questions. And I gave my students a weekend to read the answers of those students, which was, you know, about 140 answers, replies from those students. Yeah. And it was wonderful to discuss in the lesson hour, you know, discuss about their answers, to see, you know, they eat the same things, they watch the same TV shows, they play the same computer games. You know, it was really a great experience, and some of them continued this interaction on MSNs, on some other social networks like Facebook.
well, that's fantastic. And do you think that the students' enthusiasm for English has increased as a result of this experience?
Yeah. Seeing that some shy students find their voices on the blog is great, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good because they become really talkative on the blog. while they're not, some of them are not in the classroom, it gives them a chance to, use their English online. At least they make short sentences like, how was your weekend? I went to visit my grandparents. So Mrs. Akyol, how was your weekend? Can you tell me about your weekend? But it's English.
Yes.
It's interaction. It's communication.
Yeah.
No matter how short the sentences are, it doesn't matter. Yeah.